Buddha Purnima is the full moon day that commemorates the birth, enlightenment and attainment of Mahasamadhi by Gautama the Buddha. Let's see the significance of this day and the story behind Gautama the Buddha's enlightenment. In the Yogic culture, Buddha Purnima is a very significant day in any spiritual aspirant's life, because this is the third Purnima after the earth shifts to the northern run of the sun. Today, in commemoration of Gautama the Buddha, we have named it after him. Buddha Purnima is seen as Buddha's day of enlightenment. After almost 8 years of very body-destroying efforts, Gautama had become very weak. For 4 years he had been a samana. The main sadhana for a samana was to walk and never seek food, just walking and fasting. This destroyed his body almost to a point of death. At this time, he came to the river Niranjana, which as many other rivers in India today, has dried up and disappeared. This river was actually just a large stream with knee-high water flowing swiftly. He tried to cross the river, but halfway across, his body was so physically weak that he could not take one more step. But he is not the kind to give up, so he just held on to a dead branch that was there and just stood. It is said that he stood like that for many hours. At that moment, he realized that what he is seeking is after all within himself, so why all this struggle? All that is needed is absolute willingness, and it is right here. Why am I searching around the world? When he realized this, he had that little extra ounce of energy to take that step, walk across the river, and sit down under the now famous Bodhi tree. He sat down with the determination that, unless the ultimate happens to me, I will not move. Either I will get up as an enlightened being, or I will die in this posture. And in a moment he was there, because that is all it takes. He became fully enlightened as the full moon was just rising. He sat there for a few hours, and then he got up. Seeing the intensity of his sadhana as a samana, over the years, 5 co-travelers had gathered around him who looked up to him. The first thing Buddha said, when he got up was, "Let's have dinner." These 5 were aghast. They thought he had fallen. They felt totally disappointed. Gautama said, "You are missing the whole point. It is not about fasting, it is about realizing. The full moon has risen within me. Look at me. Look at the change in me. Just be here." But they went away. Out of his compassion, after a few years, he went in search of these 5 people one by one, and put them on the path of enlightenment.